let me look to get a better look at it. If you're on the Patreon, you're seeing it too. If you're not on the Patreon, enjoy staring at your phone into nothing, you people who can't pay $5. How dare you?
We're not recording for them yet.
Oh, I thought we were recording. What the fuck?
I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
What the hell's going on out here?
Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast. We're the spin-off podcast from the popular web series The Two Dicks. Where am I? I'm in Bermuda. Al Ducharme here in Bermuda on the Silhouette, Celebrity Silhouette, a beautiful ship, lovely vessel. And that's Al Romas. And I believe he's in Cozumel, and he's on the Wonder. Is that the Wonder behind you? That massive.
That's the Wonder. Yes, sir. I took that picture about an hour ago, walking back on the pier. I walked all the way downtown, went to Rockin' Java, had two big, delicious, fucking beautiful cappuccinos, and then back, and then that's the picture when you walk down the pier of the Wonder of the Seas. Quite a massive beast, but good ship, good shows. That's all you need, right? Shows are good.
And I wandered, yes, and I wandered off this ship here, the Silhouette, and I wandered off to a area called Glass Beach, where they dump all the glass, and it's all the edges get dulled from the waves, and people go over there and pick up these unique pieces of glass.
Dragon glass.
I went. Is that what it's called? It's called dragon glass, right? Yeah.
Well, dragon glass can kill a dragon, so that might be good to keep in case dragons come back. You should have a piece of that. They kill the dragons. By the way, I finished Game of Thrones for anybody watching.
I take it you did. I take it you
did. So yes.
So you're all caught up. How many episodes did you watch a day to get caught up?
I average 2 a day, sometimes 3. So yeah,
2 to 3 hours.
But it was 2 to 3 hours. But on my phone, a lot of it, the some of those battles are in the dark, and I'm watching it on my phone. So it was a little tricky sometimes. You're like, I think I missed something there. So I might go back at home and rewatch a few eps on the big screen there. See it a little clearer.
What were you in a darkened room, or were you watching it on deck, smoking a cigar?
No, I was in my room with the. I tried with the cigar on the deck. That did not work. That was like listening to audio. So it's like, no, I'm not getting that. So in the room, under the covers, naked. You know what I mean? You know how I roll. So I'm all caught up.
I know it.
Yeah. I saw the whole thing. It was great. I loved it. I was so wrong on that one. I just thought it was going to be. Someone famously said, "What
did you say that you were wrong?"
I was wrong. It was a great show, great series.
Did Al Romas just admit on air?
Is that not? Yeah, that's
that
right.
He was wrong about something. Wow,
wrong, sir. It's growth. I'm growing. I'm growing as a person.
Well, good. This is progress.
Yeah, this is progress.
I'm enjoying it.
All right. Volume 180. Cool. It took to volume 180, but we've got some progress. And but you're in Bermuda.
Did you just call me urine?
Urine town. I think that was a musical on Broadway.
I'm in Bermuda. It's very windy here. We almost didn't get in because it was so windy. Because they had some storms. So we were about an hour late getting in, but we managed to tighten her down. Is that what you say? We battened the hatches. No, we already did that before.
Are you at the what was the name of that? I used to go. Are you at where the clock tower? What's that called? That dock area in Bermuda?
What's the name Royal of that Naval Yard or
Royal Naval Yard? Yes.
Or dockyard. It has 2
dockyards.
And then on the opposite end.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing here. This is an old fort.
Sucks.
That was never saw a battle. Never saw a battle. Never. The only shots fired were practice.
Yeah, a couple of drunken guys.
And that was in the 1700s, 1800s, and even World War II. World War II. Here's the deal. What's going on right now? I just told her my wife, Bernadette
Who?
Pauly, that I'm going to be podcasting. Do not disturb me. What is she doing? She's sending me messages. She's sending me pictures.
Damn
What
it.
the fuck?
Come on, Bernie. What the fuck? You know? 180 volumes. No, 180 volumes. 180 volumes. This is what we do. Give us that hour once a week, would you please? These broads. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unacceptable.
Dames.
That by the way, that Bermuda is overrated. What do you think? I think it's overrated.
I've been here many times, and it's over.
Over?
It's overrated.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Because when you get it, it's nothing to do.
And super expensive. I mean, you go out for a dinner in Bermuda. You're by yourself. You're dropping $150. It's like what? I just had spaghetti.
I just had lunch. I mean,
that place.
I just had lunch. We had
no good.
Hi. I just had lunch.
Where are you?
And a pint. I'm in. It's a little alcove. It's over by the teen club. It's called the X Club.
Now.
Can you see that there?
Hanging
Patreon
around.
members can see that.
Yeah.
And it's also
the Patreon. Check it out.
retreat. The retreat exit as well. But it's
Swingers.
this little area that has.
That's where the swingers
sofas.
Get it on.
And I get a full signal here.
Don't the swingers? Is that an area for swing on celebrity cruises? You swing in the retreat.
I only go by. I only learn these things through you, so I have to get my information from you.
I believe that's true.
Whatever you say,
believe it's true. And the alcove. Let's bring him on the podcast. Let's have 3 L's. Let's interview alcove. That would be fun.
You've had coffee and I had a beer. I had a pint.
I've had.
So that's the difference here.
I want to post a picture for the Patreon members of my cappuccino. I went to Rockin' Java, and they're like artists there. Have you been there? And have you had the?
I've been there, but
try to stay awake for the fucking pod, would you please?
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ!
God.
Oh my God!
I was yawn. Did you see me?
My back is fucking killing me. My back hurts. It fucking aches. Yeah, from carrying you. All right. Anyway, my cap.
Calm down, Jesus.
I couldn't believe I got the line in. I thought you were going to fucking interrupt me. I was like
waiting for it. I think the 1 second delay we have is helping you out.
Oh, that saved me. Yeah. But they do a great job with the cappuccino. Holy God, delicious. And
they do a real great job, all right.
And I'm wired, and I was going to pick up some drugs for my the woman who cut my hair, but I texted her and she said the prices were the same. So I guess Cozumel pharmacy prices.
The woman who cuts your hair does not need any more drugs.
She needs.
Holy shit! What's going on there today?
Yeah,
McGarrett called. He wants his life back. What?
McGarrett. Nice reference for anybody under 90 or or over 90. I mean, Jesus Christ, McGarrett. Are you talking? Is that a Hawaii 5-0 reference?
Book 'em, Daniel.
That was Hawaii 5-0. Wow. 1970s Hawaii 5-0.
How good was that?
So you have to be like 50, 48, 50 and older. Yeah.
Or have good taste and have watched it on YouTube or certain things and know about history. And you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe you're a kid, a young man, a young woman who enjoys good television. Then you're hip to it. I think they remade it. Who's that? What's happening there? Is that a swinger going into the retreat? Maybe you could swing with her, Al.
How do you know that?
And he's stuttering. Look at him.
Can you see?
I can see the shadow behind you in the picture.
Oh, all right.
There's yeah. They just left. You really should be on Patreon, folks. If you're not on Patreon, you're staring at your phone or computer, not knowing what the fuck's happening. It's ridiculous.
That was a crew member. They couldn't open the door here. It's locked shut.
I would imagine it's locked. They're swinging in there.
What happened was a
group sex
passenger came up. It's super windy. There's no need to go out there. It's too windy. You could actually get blown off the
There's
railing,
always a need.
The bow of the ship.
I know.
And they came up, and I'm sure what happened was they went down and complained, said, "I can't open the retreat door." So a crew member just came up and couldn't open it either.
No, sir. No, sir. Very good. No. No open. Right. Very good. Thank you.
Between us.
Yeah.
I fiddled with it because there was too much wind, so I was trying to tighten it. So I fiddled with the lock, and I think
you locked it.
I caused it. Yeah, I locked it. Yeah.
Yeah. You locked out the swingers. They can't swing.
Hey, did we talk about? We didn't talk about the Masters.
The Masters, yeah. You know, it's funny.
McIlroy, did you see his sand wedge shot on the 18th Sunday?
I did. That was that was great when the announcer goes, and that's impossible. And then he makes the shot. Nance, I think it was Jim Nance goes, yeah, this is an impossible bunker shot. And then he fucking makes it. That was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
To grab second place.
Yeah.
What does second place pay? What was the?
I don't know. I don't know. But it seems like the paychecks for the Masters don't even matter any for these things. I mean, they get so much in appearance fees around the world. It's just the
prestige.
You want to win
green
it, prestige, but they don't. The money, unless you're a newbie and you just happen to win, the money means something. But like for most of these guys, they don't. The money's meaningless.
It's the green jacket, baby. Because the FedEx Cups pay a lot more, right?
Yeah,
Can't you
they do.
Cultivate a bunch of, if you get a certain amount of wins, if you make it to the FedEx
get your
Cup,
points. Yeah,
you get your points, and you can. Who's that guy that won $11 million and he came in like fourth? But he won $11 million because he won the points for the season. Something crazy. I don't understand how it works.
I never really followed the FedEx Cup thing too much, so I just follow who the master. You know, the big ones. The what do you call them? What do you call those? The four. You know, these are the what would be the term for the Masters,
the Grand Slam,
Grand Slam. The big. There's a name. I can't pull the fucking name. Come on,
pull it, baby. Pull it. Come on.
What is it? What is it? You know, the events, the four majors.
I know what
a major. A major.
I'll say it what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll dub it in post. I look like I'm a genius.
It was a major. Major is what I'm fucking. Whoa.
Major Nelson.
Oh, Dan Wilson used to do a great impression of Bill Daly, Roger Healy. I mean, that was so obscure. He did a Roger Healy impression where hey
Bob.
Yeah. It would be, he did.
Hey Tony,
he did from Newhart and
hey Jeannie. I think we covered
line.
This. I think we covered this like 2 years ago.
He would do the same line, and
same guy.
He did
same character. Hey,
hi Bob.
Hey,
hi Tony. Hi Jeannie.
Hi Tony. Hey Jeannie.
Yeah.
Bill Daly, great character actor, hysterical.
Oh, yeah.
I told you this line before. He was an airline pilot, and he lived in this high-rise apartment. Was it on Newhart? And it was Chicago, right? Was it Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah. That was the greatest apartment with a fucking hot wife and Bob. It was awesome.
Oh my God!
Bob had a nice life.
Hot wife with a Demi Moore voice, but it was Suzanne
and a
Plachette.
Beautiful sunken living room apartment and view of the Chicago. I mean, it was great, you know. And he had that bar, and he had that wet bar. She'd make a cocktail for him when he'd walk in. She'd be like, "Hi, Bob."
As soon as he walked in, "Hi, Bob." She was making a highball.
Yeah. Oh God.
Those are the days, baby.
Fucking great. And then you got the wacky neighbor,
psychiatrist.
Yeah.
So the wacky neighbor was Bill Daly, the actor who played. What was his character's name on Newhart?
Genie? Oh, on Newhart, he was you're talking about I Dream of Jeannie. He was Roger Healy.
Yeah, Roger Healy on Jeannie, but I Dream of Jeannie. But on the Bob Newhart show,
he was Howard Borden. Howard Borden.
She is sending me more texts.
Oh, this broad. You gotta divorce her. I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Holy shit.
We try to do a professional podcast every week, and we, you know, do you notice I'm not getting interrupted by anyone? You know what I mean? I tell my girlfriend on a pod, she goes,
because you keep her in place.
You let me know when you're done. I go, that's right.
You're not pussy whipped. You're not pussy whipped yet.
No.
Although you did watch the entire series of Game of Thrones in 2 hours.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. in 2 hours.
And I got a dog. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe
And
things
you got
are.
a dog.
Got a dog.
Changing.
Well, yeah. So
But
tell us
anywho, I love
the Howard Borden. Howard Borden comes in.
Howard Borden.
You were
come
going
over and he
somewhere.
would say these quirky, dumb things, but yet he was an commercial airline pilot at the time.
Yeah.
And he,
I think he was a navigator.
He came over, he goes,
to be honest. I don't know if he was a pilot. I think he was a
you
navigator.
know what? I think you're right. I think he was a navigator or a co-pilot or something. But he had that fancy apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So he came over and he's like, he goes, I guess in the 1970s, frozen meals were very big. He goes, yeah. He goes, do you want to have dinner with us? And he says, I just ate one of them frozen dinners. She goes, yeah, they take a long time to cook. He goes, cook them. So he was eating them frozen.
Oh, I remember one too where he was at Bob's office, and the elevator, that big elevator bank at Bob's office, and Howard, somebody made a bet, and when the door opened, Howard paid, or the guy paid the guy like $5 because the door opened. So Howard thought when the elevator door opened, you paid the person next to you $5 or $10, and he was paying his kid because the kid kept hitting the button. So then Bob was like, "Where's Howard?" And then I remember the secretary. I forget her name. She had red hair, curly red hair.
Right.
Who the hell? Marsha? Was that Marsha?
Marsha, I think it was Marsha.
Anyway, Marsha goes, "Yeah, Howard's outside. He'll be in when he runs out of money." It was something like that. He kept paying people because the door was opening. Yeah. And then you go, yeah, he's a navigator. Okay. He works for an airline. Okay. Very good. Well, yeah. That guy was who
was the actress who played Marsha? Carol, played by actress Marsha Wallace. Fanny Flagg?
No, I don't. Right in there. The same person type, but not her. But same kind of look and sound. And she did voices on The Simpsons. She was one of the teachers on The Simpsons for years. Marsha. I think her name was Marsha.
To get out, by the way.
Who was that guy? Bring him in. Let's do an interview. Next person who comes in. Next person who comes. Well,
now the door won't shut. So
go shut it. But I say the next person who walks in, you sit them down and we interview them on the Talking Dicks comedy podcast.
Are you watching this?
I'm watching it. Yeah, you're closing the door. Lock that fucker. I see that lock at the bottom. What are you doing? Don't go out. Don't go outside. You're going to lose the signal. What's this guy doing? What am I dealing with?
I had to lock the door.
Lock the door. Just not that hard.
I want these. I want our Patreon members to see what's going on here.
Yeah,
this is the door. That's the
look at Bermuda. There's Bermuda.
See those guns out there? Out there, they don't work.
Oh, yes.
Battery guns.
Yeah.
All right. So this is where I
am. The next person who wanders in, we sit them down, we interview them.
All right.
On the podcast.
Let me clean up my little mess that I made here so they can sit next to us.
I made a little mess. Hey, did you ever get a haircut on the ship? You ever go get a haircut on the ship?
No.
No.
Did I? No, I didn't.
Yeah, it seems risky.
You did because you were around for so long.
I did back then, but it seems, I don't know, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. I always feel like these people have a lot of jobs. So I don't want somebody who's wiping down tables at 9 a.m. and then at 3 o'clock, they're a fucking stylist. You know what I mean?
Well, there's someone down below in the crew area that will cut your hair. And apparently
young Filipino man, young Filipino boy.
Yeah, and you pay them like $10 and he cuts like everybody's hair. Because it's $10 and apparently he does so much of it, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that guy. I've seen those when I used to stay in the crew area. You'd see the wires down the hall and hair dander.
Those guys who kill it though.
They're killing it, but I'm not, I could wait. But mine is doing a McGarrett, so I don't know. Might have to do something.
McGarrett.
What was his name? The actor. Pull the name of the actor, and I'll be impressed right now within 3 seconds. 1, 2,
No.
3.
No. No, I can't.
I'm not impressed. No, can't do it.
Well,
I'll give you the initials. How about the initials?
Okay.
Ready? JL.
Yeah. James.
No.
James.
No.
Did I get the first part right?
No, you did not.
John?
No.
John?
No, I hope I'm not wrong. I'm sitting here all cocky. No, I'm thinking I might not be right, actually. I could be wrong on this, but I think I'm
Siri,
right.
Who starred in the original series?
Oh, no.
Hawaii Five-0.
Oh, the fuck? It's Jack Lord. Jack Lord.
Jack Lord.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good pull, man. Very good.
Yeah.
Pull.
But yeah, he
You
had
were
that
frozen,
hair.
so I'm putting myself on.
Okay, he had that
Yeah, he
hair,
had the hair.
like a big, like kind of a Conan, almost Conan O'Brien. He had that whole thing happening.
That's what it is. You're doing a Conan right now. You got the Conan.
Well, I'm actually doing a. Just took off my ball cap, so that's what this just came out as. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm not
If you're on,
taking this
if you're on the
off. I'm a mess
Patreon,
today.
you can see it. If you're on the Patreon, if not, you don't see anything. You only listen, and you're not supporting us. So,
we started to talk about.
Thanks for enjoying it.
Masters. Do we have anything? Us. Yes, we covered your hair.
Well, I thought
we want to talk
Tiger about the first day. That was awesome. I thought he was great.
And you knew, and I said this. I said after today, forget it. And he fell apart. But he made the cut.
Well,
he was 1 under day one, and he practically had his leg amputated a year ago.
Exactly. They pulled the guy out of a car with the jaws of life 14 months ago.
And he still made the cut.
He's at the Masters.
There are people that have there are people that are playing 10 years to make the cut. He finally gets to the guy that was in an automobile accident and nearly died and lost his leg.
Yeah.
Makes the cut and they don't.
I saw some great video.
Are you podcasting now? She just sent me the question. It came across my screen.
I want
Unbelievable.
It's like the Sam Kinison joke. If you were a real man, her head would be in a bowling bag. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Come on, Bernie. Come on.
I know.
Unacceptable.
Well, I hope my not answering her tells her that I'm podcasting.
You're either that or you're in the retreat room swinging.
It has something to do with taxes. I sent my taxes in 10 days ago to my wife. Yeah. And I usually take longer than she does. She said, I'm really busy right now with a real estate transaction.
I've heard he was quicker than her. Mm.
You really did have 3 cups of coffee.
Too large. Too large.
Oh, Mike. That's 4.
I'm trying to pound these jokes in there. Anyways, come on, man.
So she's trying to do our taxes and put a house on a market. And then she's trying to lease out another house she has, and it's just crazy. So I go, just send him what you have. She goes, I want to finish it. I go, send him. He'll put it in, and then you can, piecemeal him the rest of the information. And it's the first time I've had my taxes done, 2.5 weeks prior to the deadline in years. I'm usually like the last week guy. So I'm just upset. And then she keeps asking me tax questions, and I'm like, it's all there. You're copied in the email. She goes, but what about the amount of days that you were on the road? And I go, is Anthony asking? She goes, no, but I know that's one of the questions he's asked. I said, go look at the email. It's right there. It's one of the first things. My income, and then how many days I'm on the road, how many days it's just like so frustrating.
Oh, boy. This was a good window into the
finish
marriage.
Your fucking taxes, and then you can ask me about my taxes if the accountant asks a question, and he'll ask me.
You
there's
tell
no
her,
liaison here. He can.
You tell her
send me
the Wi-Fi is
down.
Me. You tell the Wi-Fi is down for the next 11 days. See ya. That's what you do.
Adios.
That's it. Wi-Fi's down. Got no Wi-Fi.
We got to go back to the 1950s. Right there. I'll get in that house. Put that apron on.
Little wall therapy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did I tell you to fucking not text me when I'm on a podcast? The fuck? You know what I mean?
I just said to her, a half hour. I said, I'm going to be podcasting in a half hour, so I'll talk to you later. Mm-hmm. Are you podcasting now? Unbelievable. Unreal.
Oh,
clearly
man.
she had now what happens is at the end of the podcast, I'll stop and I'll say, I was at dinner last night. I said, hey, I'm going to dinner. I'll talk to you later. I actually went to dinner with
what is this? Do you text like this? Double thumbs? What is this shit?
Yeah, I just done.
What are you playing video games? Who texts like this?
This is for our Patreon members.
I know, but then what do you text like? That's not texting.
This is the only way. This is the only way Bernadette can get off.
Hey, now that's she likes Rock'em Sock'em Robots. That's way Bern. Under the jaw.
That was older. That was older.
That might have been older than McGarrett. I think that was older than McGarrett. But you know what's crazy? Those were great, and you could have video games and the Oculus and all that virtual reality. But I bet if you gave a 10-year-old kid Rock'em Sock'em Robots, they would actually like, because it's really, you're in it, you're physical, as opposed to just throwing punches at nothing. And you're in the game with the Rock'em Sock'em Robots. So
what
I think kids would dig it.
We had blue and red, and then there was a yellow and blue. You get any combination.
You had an Asian boxer? That's weird.
Any combination. I think the Wi-Fi shit the bed on me there. Oh, we had yellow, red, and blue. But my older brothers had
an Asian.
So by the time I got them, they were all busted up. They were all busted up. Like one arm would work, and the other one would go like a quarter of the way. It was like,
yeah.
And then you pop the
head's guy back on, because the head would pop up,
and it wouldn't stay down for me.
No, you just go. Let's go again. Let's go again.
Right.
That was fun.
But I'm telling you, when they broke, my brothers wouldn't use them anymore and give it to me.
Well, it's younger brother. That's the way it goes, man. I had that game. Yeah. That was a big game, and Bobby Hull hockey was like my whole winter one year. I got it at Christmas. Remember Bobby Hull hockey with the men with the sticks and the, Bobby Hull hockey.
Yeah.
What the fuck you look at me like that for?
Yeah.
Come on, work with me here.
I didn't know that's what it was called. I thought it was just motel. Yeah. They couldn't go anywhere. They would just twist, right?
That was
you could move them up and down, you mean?
Yeah, they, you pull them back and forth and then slap, and they would move. But my when I started comedy, my big closing bit was Bobby Hull hockey. I did like that guy on stage moving like that weirdly, and
you did physical humor.
I did some physical stuff there. I was a Bobby Hull hockey player, and I did that in the beginning. I didn't do it for years after. Obviously, it's been 100 years since I've done it. But when John Consoli started doing comedy on Long Island and was working with me, the older Long Island comics like Vic DiBitetto and that type of guy were going, hey, you work with Al? Is he still doing Bobby Hull hockey? John's like, no, I've never seen that. I don't know what that is. So he would ask me, he goes, what's Bobby Hull hockey? I would have to explain the bit. And nothing sadder than doing an old bit to a comic and him just sitting there with like a dead face.
Straight face. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I closed like a 5,000 of my shows.
You're not doing it like it once was.
No, I don't remember
my neighbors had that. My neighbor friends had that. So that's why it wasn't in my home, but I did play it occasionally.
Yeah. It was air hockey was around the same time. That was big. But I liked the Bobby Hull, because you had your players, the uniform stickers. They were stickers for uniforms. And the puck was big compared to the men. You remember like the men were like 3 inches high and the puck was like 2 inches. So, didn't really make sense that way.
You made no, not at all.
Like if that puck was dropped in real life, it would have shattered the ice and killed everyone on the ice. If you looked at it and realistically, that was done in a real thing. You know what I'm saying? The puck would be like 5 feet tall and 800 pounds. So it'd kill everyone. All right.
It would kill everybody.
It would kill them.
If it went flying off into the crowd, it would kill them as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's the word? I can't pull any words today. What's the thing I'm looking at?
I'm having. I have an excuse. I had a pint. You had 2 cups of coffee. So
one pint,
saying
Mary. Come on, one pint's going to knock you
something
out
about
here?
the ratio of size. The size ratio was off.
Yeah, but what is that called when you know?
I know. I can't pull it, man. I cannot pull it.
Aggravating.
Well, this is a no pull pod right here.
I think
we're having a lot of trouble.
We should bring another Al on this one called Alzheimer. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we're both fucking walking into that area. We'll interview Alcove and Alzheimer.
Scale.
Yeah, something but you know, because I did a joke where
to scale. It wasn't to scale.
The
puck and the guys are not to scale.
They're not to scale, but the way to say that too. But yeah, that's true. They're not to scale by any means. No. But yeah, those are fun. Oh, there you go. Hello. Hey, want to be on the? I was going to interview them. What the fuck? Are they trying to go in the? There was a couple. If you're not on Patreon, there was a couple just now going into the retreat area for group sex, and I wanted to interview them before they got naked, but Al.
Because I'm on earbuds. You're not on speakerphone or anything. They wouldn't be able to hear you.
Well, you could translate. You could translate for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could.
There was a translator. There was a translator at the show the other night, and then she told me after the show she hates when comedians make the show about her. She was thanking me because I didn't mention her. She's like, I hate when the comedians use me in their act. And I go, I get it. I can see that. You know what I mean? Because she was signing to the death.
She's referring to me. Yeah.
She did say Al Ducharme. I didn't want to say it out loud, but yes, she said.
Right. Did she
I hate
sign
when Al Ducharme uses me in my. She signed it.
I've used her many times.
I didn't know what she meant by Al Ducharme. She just went like this. She made the small penis symbol, and I thought that, I thought she was figuring.
So that was two large coffees. Two large coffees you had.
Cappuccino. Cappuccino. Delish. Rockin' Java on the main street there in Cozumel.
Are we catching up on anything?
I haven't looked at the news this week too much, so I don't know what's even happening in the news. I've been here 10 days.
Looks like the Russians are reforming another convoy, and they're going to be taking the east part of the Ukraine, which we thought they were going to take already. And then the war will be over, and then the mortgage interest rates are going way up, so the housing market is going to have a pullback, correct? Is that what's going to happen?
I hope so. Because prices are insane right now. You can't do, so I hope they got to go down.
In Los Angeles, there's a $450,000. Well, that's old news.
Apartment.
A $450,000 condo, 2-bedroom condo, going for $850,000. It's like,
yeah.
And $1 million house in LA County is history. Doesn't exist anymore. 1 million.
And there was an article I read yesterday after this. They're doing COVID studies now, and California had more death, more all these things than Florida did during the 2-year lockout and lockdown. And
yes, because there's 40 million, there's 39 million, 700,000 people.
I don't know. I think they handle. I don't know. I was.
By the way, it was political, and it was right and left.
Yeah. Oh, we got announcements. This is Captain from the bridge. I hope you enjoyed he's always on the bridge. Let's hear him from somewhere else. That might be fun. There's the captain from the casino bar. I'm about 6 vodka and tonics deep right now, and I'm not wearing pants.
He's telling us that we're leaving Bermuda, and we're doing 4 days at sea, and we're going to the Azores, which are the islands of Portugal. And he's telling us that we're going to be leaving, and we're going to head out northeast at 21 degrees, and he's telling us temperature. It's all the things that we know.
Nobody know, and it doesn't matter anyway. What are we, fucking Columbus?
Nobody's listening.
Steer the
Just
boat.
drive
We're
the fucking
drinking,
boat.
and
Let's
leave us
go.
alone. Yeah,
Leave us alone.
got a podcast going. It's interrupt. Oh, this motherfucker! Come on.
Please be careful when navigating around the vessel. Please use the handrails wherever they are.
Handrails. It's going to be rough. He is telling us.
Oh, use the handrails. Use the handrails.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I've been using the handrails since puberty. Thank you very much.
Hey now.
All right. So he's done.
Will they put out? Maybe they'll put out the bags tonight. That's always a ominous sign when you see the puke bags on the stairwells.
The puke bags in the stairwells. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember being on cruise ships when they had ashtrays between the elevators?
No.
Or garbage, and then people just would fill them up with glasses, cups, coffee mugs. It's just
no.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was on. I think what line was that? Maybe Norwegian. Maybe 15 years ago. They stopped doing that shit.
We were talking when we were at the cigar bar where you and I were talking about was it you? I think it was. We were talking about ashtrays on planes. How they were
talking about that. Yes, how they seal it off.
Right. Ashtrays
they had
on
to wait
planes.
for the plane to be
that is hilarious.
Either new planes or they had to change the seats out. Yeah. So they would take the existing ashtrays and just seal it. They put a rivet. Yeah, they put a rivet or something in them.
Yeah.
Or glue them.
I like that they still make the announcement not to smoke, and then no tampering with the smoke detector in the ballot. Nobody's tampering.
It's a federal law.
Nobody's tampering with the smoke detector.
You go to jail if you
just leave that out, though. Nobody's smoking, and nobody's tampering.
You know that people tampered with it. No,
what do you mean
they did?
Why? Because they smoked and they tampered.
They don't do it. No one tampers anymore, but they did.
No tampering.
And people got into trouble.
Well, okay. It's a weird word, tamper.
They're still in federal prison. Some of them got life.
Gitmo, I would hope. And naked with dogs growling at them all night while Metallica plays 24/7. I hope they are, because those people ruin a good time for everybody when you tamper with a smoke detector.
They just let one of them go. After 20 years, 21 years, they let him go.
Yeah,
they sent him back to his own country. And then,
an American, not an American. Not an American is what you're saying, who tampered? That's good.
I'm sorry.
I
thought you were referencing
a little frozen. A little frozen.
I thought you were referencing a little bit. So are you. Right there. Did you see that?
Right there? Yeah. Gotcha. Hey, last night I was doing...
Hold on a second. I think the podcast is being interrupted by an outside source. Can you hear that?
Bernie?
Can you hear it?
Bernie?
No, it's not Bernie. I don't know what's going on here. It's someone's trying to
do you send your taxes to me? How many days on the road were you last year, Al? Get back to me.
Oh, my God.
Get back to me. I need to know how many days on the road were you.
Let's remind people of our upcoming dates and get out of here. Get out of this mess.
Upcoming dates. I'm doing Crack Up Cancer.
This is a horrible. Let me interrupt you. This is a horrible podcast. She's sending me another one.
I don't know what am I gonna do? Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything. But I like your look. I like this stunned look on your face every time you see the.
She just messaged me something else.
She has no respect for the pod. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's like Tom Cruise said, respect the cock. We say respect the pod. That's our version of respect the cock. Respect the pod. I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So this comes out Monday, the 17th or 18th. But I'll be in Fort Lauderdale on the 23rd. Crack Up Cancer. Buy your tickets if you haven't, because they're almost gone. We had Mark Vermont on, and now the tickets they're moving. So he credits the 2 days.
They are moving.
So do I. So I'll take that. I'll take it. He goes,
That's
tickets are moving, man. After that, he goes, you linked it and the tickets are going. I go, great. So that's the 23rd, big show. And then you and I will be in Las Vegas. Look at Al. He's looking around. Somebody's in the room with him. He's uncomfortable. He's frozen. Bernie's texting. This is not a good day. Not having a good day. He's but we're going to be in Vegas together. I'm going to be the feature act for Al Ducharme. What's happening? We got people talking here. This is all to shit. It's all blown up here, but we'll be in Vegas in May. Check us out. Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast. We'll see you next time. Good day.
No, I'm also being inducted to the Rhode Island Comedy Hall of Fame in July. See ya.
Good luck in prison.
Iceberg, dead ahead.
Don't forget to review us and rate us. It really helps.
The Talking Dicks became friends at a very young age, and the rest is history.
I'm losing my mind.
Patreon.com/The2Dicks, which is named after our web series. This is the Talking Dicks Comedy Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
What?
Done.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
Okay, sure.
All right. Subscribe. Mary. This was a horrible mistake.
Go to patreon.com/the2dicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.